um, I mean, what you gotta. I'm really suspicious of the media and the government as well.
People think Abraham Lincoln was a Democrat. Were there any Democrats at the Gettysburg Address giving speeches about liberty and justice and kindness and love?
Do you hear what I'm saying? Does it necessarily follow that just because maybe the Democrats fucking spent a whole lot of money that the Republicans are the ones that are going to fix it?
But look what they were spending the money on. Fucking social equity justice programs for trans.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I get it. But I'm not sure Trump's the savior either. You know what I mean? I'm so skeptical.
He's the captain of the ship. Were you going to go against the captain? We voted him in.
Yeah.
At this point, Trump is looking like the savior, especially everything he campaigned for. Those are the things that he's doing right now. So there's no surprise to the American people that voted for him. I think that's why he won the popular vote and, went off the swing states.
You guys always
have had the White House over like 11 years. I think it is last 6 years, something like that, more than the Republicans. So that's why we are looking at the Democrats the way we are.
He knocks you off your balance, Mind Virus.
I'm very skeptical.
He unbalances you. That's why you're skeptical, because of who he is. That is.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying whatsoever now. What I'm saying is that I believe the entire narrative, the savior narrative, and then
Trump is coming. He's on.
Nah, I think it's all. I think they're all full of shit, man.
But you're a Mind Virus. You're projecting. That's what Mind Viruses do. No one should trust you because I think your opinion is inferior and lacks really maybe self-awareness most of all.
Good. I'm glad. You shouldn't trust me. You should listen to yourself. Like everybody should listen to themselves. Don't trust me, man.
I see Trump.
Our poll question, so many of you watching, around 14,000 of you have already chimed in. The question we posed was, which issue would you like the president to focus on tonight? Tariffs, the war in Ukraine, border security, or DOGE cuts? And an overwhelming number of you, more than half, want DOGE cuts. Front and center, of course, Austin, Elon Musk is in the chamber. So please vote even more. You can scan that QR code or visit that URL there. Let's get back out to the chamber, Austin.
So, one thing I wanted to mention, you might have noticed on the screen that we saw a number of elected leaders wearing pink. We're getting told that Democratic representatives are telling Time magazine pink is intended to signal protest of, quote, Trump's policies, which are negatively impacting women and families. So if you see a large group of folks wearing pink, it's a protest. Let's talk about something that we're going to be following closely. Oh, and you know what? One more thing in the crowd to watch for. I read that Senator Bernie Moreno out of Ohio will be handing out U.S. flags to Republican senators ahead of President Trump's speech. So it's very possible we'll see a number of American flags waving in the crowd when we see these applause breaks during the speech itself. After the speech, Andrew, the big talker is going to be the Democrats' rebuttal. We're going to be listening for Alyssa Slotkin. She's the senator out of Michigan. You see some pink there. So again, we're hearing that that's an act of protest. And
well, I was going to say, you mentioned that in that piece in Axios, Austin, that some of these Democrats will bring props, so to speak, to make their opinions heard. The House Freedom Caucus, remember, we were hearing from the chairman there, said that if there are any disruptions or interruptions or outbursts, that they will work to censure any of those Democrats there. And we have the First Lady, it looks like.
Yes, and I'll read a little bit more of what we heard from Axios. Democrats were floating the idea of bringing props to Trump's speech, including anti-Trump signs, egg cartons to highlight the current costs of eggs, as well as pocket constitutions as the First Lady enters the chamber for applause.